This is Dark Knights of Steel by Tom Taylor. Tom Taylor, he's a pretty annoying guy. He's the writer of the Son of Kal-El, the bisexual Superman story right now, um, and he's caught up in a lot of disingenuous kind of stinker bullshit, like how they pretended that they were being stalked and threatened because they made Superman gay, and claimed that the LAPD was dispatched to patrol and protect their homes when none of the people involved in the book live in America except Gabe El Taib, and he quit because he disagreed with the messages being sent by these people. Not the bisexual stuff, but the changing of the slogan "Truth, Justice, and the American Way." He is a I don't know if he's an immigrant, but he comes from a family of immigrants. He's half Mexican, half Lebanese. His grandpa or his dad, or I think his grandfather, is on like a murder list if he goes back to Lebanon and shit. Like that country is not cool, and they escaped it. Uh, they're refugees, and he loves America. Usually that's the case with somebody who is a refugee of war torn fucking uh, Wild West style country. They usually come to America and they're so grateful, and they're patriots, and they love this country. So that's Gabe. He loves his country. He doesn't like that they changed Superman's slogan. He disagrees with a lot of shit that DC does. Because the whole uh, attitude, shared attitude at the company is anti-American, anti-white. Um, Artificially boost voices of diverse people. Um, no reason other than their appearance and identities, and merit is never taken into consideration. You just become the CEO of fucking DC because you're black and in a wheelchair. Y'all know how it goes. But anyway, so I read this. I honestly don't know how to feel about it. I really like the covers. The covers are fucking amazing. And I like the setting and the source material. It's kind of taken from like medieval adventures, King Arthur type shit. So basically, the elves, Superman's parents, they evacuate Krypton because the sun or some bullshit. They had to leave, and they all come together and crash land on Earth in the medieval ages. Sorry, I keep biting my tongue and mispronouncing shit. So yeah, when they crash land, she's like going into labor, and these medieval dudes roll up and burn the witch. They're doing their magic and shit, but they're not persecuted. They actually become the king and queen of the whole land. And then their little prince boy, that's not him, but Kal-El, their son Superman, he's the prince and shit, and Batman is the Black Knight, essentially, in this story. That's not him. I said Black Knight, but he is black, but no. There he is. That's Batman. So, first of all, these dudes look extremely fucking effeminate and almost like Tumblr art. I don't know much about the artist. Her name's like Yasmin something or other. She could be drawing things like this because of internalized. What is the opposite of misogyny? Anyway, so yeah, Batman is all caught up in tradition and stuff. He's like, I've sworn to protect your family, and Superman's like, no, you're human. You're not immune to magic like me. I should be protecting us. He's like, no, my parents were killed or something. and I have sworn to protect you. It's tradition, and this dude literally tells Batman like, "Fuck your tradition." So that's the closest to current political commentary, which is annoying. Also, there's a part where like Batman is suiting up to go. He's gonna go like get Banshee, and he's like calling on his Robins, his diverse group of Robins, and Superman makes some comment like, "Oh yeah, you don't want my help, but you're gonna take a bunch of children with you. Okay, all right, bro," which is kind of funny, but also like it's that snark, it's that fucking Joss Whedon ass snark that's rampant throughout modern comics. But so he goes to get Banshee, and remember, Batman's supposed to be mortal. So when Banshee does her screaming attack at him, he doesn't die, and he's like, "How come I didn't die? Did someone fucking put magic on me, like a protective spell or something? I should have been shredded. I should have been bones and blood, but I didn't die." And that's got him all distraught because Superman had come save his ass, and he thinks he's got a curse. Harley Quinn lives in the Castle of El, by the way. She's their resident jester. So he's being all distraught. He's standing on rooftops in the storm. And then Daddy L, he comes up and he's like, he's talking to Batman. Batman's like, "Yeah, I should have died." And he's like, "Well, you want to know why you didn't die? I'm your daddy. I had sex with your mother." And he calls him a mistake. Like, "You're my son, Bruce. I be having sex in front of my kids." And, by the way, while he's talking to Bruce, telling him, like, "Yeah, I fucked your mom," Green Lantern and Green Arrow are doing some shit in the forest. He's, like, imbuing this, Green Arrow with some lantern power. I'm assuming that's Green Lantern. It's gotta be. Well, that's Arrow, but this right here. So they can, like, I don't know, kill Kal-El? Because then they shoot him in the eye. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this book. Love the covers. The internal art is not that impressive, like, at all whatsoever. The writing is annoying. I don't know if I want to stick with it because this shit costs $5 every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Every other week, I don't know. I also like the idea that, like, Batman's the Black Knight, and this horse, this is Batmobile. That's cute. But yeah, I don't know if I want to stick with this shit. Who knows? It might just be fucking gay.